All right, all right, all right, all right. Hold on. Are we live yet? Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? We alive and alive. There we go. There we go. Call me Buckethead Bots today. Yo. Yo, wait, what? Your 8 minutes prediction. Oh no, am I that bad? Like you already know I'm gonna be like Great One says 30 minutes. I am not 30 minutes bad. Come on, man. Anything less than 10 is you know, allow it. Allow it. Come on, we can't be ruled by time like that. Sometimes I like revolting and be like, I make the plan, I can change the plan. Matter of fact, I don't even call it a change in the plan. I update the plan. If you know, you know. Anyway, big up to you guys, man. I'm excited. I'm excited. I want to start first of all the show with the big news, the big news, which is um the Mbeumo, Brian Mbeumo deal has a new development. Hold on. Let me find the actual um thing right here. Okay, so Brian Mbeumo deal is effectively agreed. Man United are making moves. This is uh this is going to be very interesting. I'm looking at this. Obviously, we have been knowing about this player, Manchester United's interest in this player, and some of us have been sort of like, counting down and counting down, and I think the countdown is finally over. The Here We Go is supposed to be coming very soon. Sources, trust me, bro. That's the source. Trust me. That's the source. If you want to know who the source is. Yeah. The bid has been accepted, says Pav. All right, all right. There is a little bit of movement, and this is all that we've been asking for. We need some steps. We need some closure on this player so that we can move on to the next step of the rebuild. I've been wanting this, you know. Um, so anyway, so yeah. Big up to you, Pav in the building. Court says, "Yo, I want to shout out my brother first of all. Halftime with Vegeta. Big up to my broski. He held it down yesterday. Everybody that called in as well. You guys forever appreciate you guys. So thank you. This is a community. This is a community space, and it's always great when the community just comes together and steps up. So this is what we're here for. I'm not even gonna waste time today. Just gonna go ahead and ask you to hit the like button if you haven't hit it yet, and the StreamYard is right there. Something that I want to make sure I touch on before we go back into the Man United talk is the Club World Cup. It's getting to the latter stages today. Mamelodi Sundowns is playing Fluminense. This should be a very good game. Dortmund is playing as well. They're playing Ulsan, and then Inter Milan and River Plate should be a very good game as well tonight. Tunis and Chelsea played yesterday, and Chelsea won 3-0. Matter of fact, I think Delap got his first goal, and a lot of Chelsea guys are saying, "Yo, the way he controlled that ball, it's like Drogba-esque." And I'm like, okay, we will be there when the season starts. He's doing this versus a team called Tunis. No disrespect to ES Tunis, but it's Tunis. Let's see if Delap can do this. I'm not gonna lie. He moves. It looks like he's a good buy. You know, it looks like he's a good investment for Chelsea. But at the same time, I want to see it versus Premier League teams. Right. Um, anyway, so that's the update on the Club World Cup. So obviously there is the other interesting thing is that the round of 16 fixtures are sort of sorting themselves out, right? We're in the latter stages of the group stages, and there's some really good matches. And I think round of 16 onwards is when we start to do watch alongs for the Club World Cup, because I've been needing a little break as well. We know that Man United watch alongs were a chore, and I was a little bit like resenting having to do it, and I don't like resenting something that I like to do. Football should be uplifting and should be nourishing to my soul, but like when it becomes like it's damaging for my soul, that's what Man United took me to last season. So yeah, so like yeah, Club World Cup round of 16 fixtures. The most interesting one is PSG versus Inter Miami. Obviously, Inter Miami, these Messi techs, Suarez techs, these actually some good, some players in there, some good players. So it's going to be probably the most exciting game of the round of 16. Another one that's should be a good watch is Benfica Chelsea. I hope Benfica do the business. With PSG Inter, I really don't know. I can't predict it, but my everything is pointing towards a PSG win. But we're in America. Inter Miami is used to playing in these sort of conditions, and will Messi and Suarez, step up? That's gonna be. I think it'll probably be. This should have been the final, PSG versus Inter. This would be the epitome of, like, all right, of this Club World Cup, having an American team versus the champions of the Champions League. So yeah, PSG will win. Either way, we will be there. We will be there to collect Messi tears. And then Flamengo versus Bayern is another one to watch. And then Palmeiras, Botafogo should be interesting as well. So yeah, the other fixtures will be sorted out, I guess, after the games today. So we will be keeping an eye on that tournament as it develops. So I want to say big up to everybody that's tuning in right now. SLD in the building. Yo, should I should I should we just like ask Vegeta to be the permanent host? Is this what's going on, guys? Sundowns versus yeah, very very good game. You know what's crazy? I want to do the watch along, but I also have a friend that's I'm hosting. I'm playing hosting duties. Somebody's visiting Boston, and yeah. So let's see what time this game is. So Sundowns Fluminense. Damn, it's like in 3.5 hours. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. But I know I trust Sundowns to get through. If they get through, we have to move everything. Even whoever has visited me during round of 16 and Sundowns is in there, we're sitting down and watching Sundowns. Doctor says you can do both. We'll see. We'll see about that. Host and do a watch along. That's true. That's true. It's like it's that first time in America. So like, you know, that's the thing. So like staying indoors may not be so appealing. But that's what's going on the World Cup roundup. And really, really quickly, we're gonna go back, bring it back home to Manchester United. But I wanted to see if there was any updates, any here we goes, because it could be any moment now, any minute now. Fabrizio with an update. Mbappe's back in team training with Real Madrid today. Oh, who cares? Club World Cup. Real Madrid should be able to do it without Mbappe. Uh, Arsenal and Christian Nogard have reached an agreement on personal terms as a player once the move. Brentford informed. What is Brentford doing? Are they just like selling getting rid of Thomas Frank is gone. Brandon Mbeumo is effectively gone. Nogard is gone. What is going on? Brentford just there's a yard sale going on at Brentford, guys. What else? Morata has allegedly said yes to Como. Fabregas is cooking something there. He's open to the move with plans to leave Galatasaray. Formal talks to follow between AC Milan and Galatasaray about exit conditions, and Como are on it, waiting for deal details in order to proceed. In order for the club to for this deal to proceed, Napoli had direct meeting with PSV's Noah Lang. Who's this Noah Lang? 25 mil. He can do the sure celebration, I can tell you that. That's the picture that they have on him. Let me just quickly show you, and then we'll um, go to the lines real quick. But anybody know about anything about this youth? PSV's Noah Lang. I'm not going to be out here pretending I know anything about him. But yeah. All right. Baller? Pop says, okay. What position does he play? Yeah, if Napoli Conte is trying to go for Champions League, fam. Let's see. No, what's his name again? Lang. Noah Lang without the H. Okay, he's a winger. All right. Let's see. Let's look at it together. Let's see the stats. How do you spell dead food? Oh, this is 25, 26. Wait. Let's see. 24, 25. What? 10 goals, 10. Okay, 11 goals, 10 assists in the Eredivisie. How do you spell Anthony without saying Anthony? Let's see. Pav knows about this guy. Let's bring in Pav. Isn't this the guy Eric Ten Hag saw at during a game because he was selfish or something at Ajax? I don't know if he's played at Ajax. Let's see. This is so funny. Big up Pav, by the way.
Yeah, man.
Yo, okay, you know about this youth?
Yeah, I think he is the guy that
Ten Hag.
Ajax got rid of back in 2019 or 2020, I think it was.
Okay. All right.
And then and then I think he went out on loan in a few times,
Club
and then
Brugge.
he
Yeah.
went to Belgium, and then went to PSV. But yeah, but
Okay.
we know Ten Hag has a history of not getting along with players clearly. So mm.
Yeah, Ten Hag also has a talent ID issue sometimes. We saw that with Ahmad. We saw so like yeah, he's an Ajax graduate. Like if you go to Ajax youth, Ajax under 17, 19, under 21, they teach football over there. So I think like yeah, I
The
believe
thing is, would you rather pay 25 mil for this guy
yeah.
or 60 or 70 mil for Garnacho?
Oh, bro, if I'm United, I'm getting this guy, right? But
No, because
if you're Napoli, yeah,
they've
if
had similar issues in terms of um, what's the word, disobedience, right,
discipline, yeah,
from both. So and the stats are kind of similar. I don't know how old he is. Might have to check, but
whoa, okay.
he's older than Garnacho. But yeah, he's around 20, 25, 26, I think. So,
Word. Oh no, oh, but yo, okay, well, um, we'll
but
see.
yeah, for 20, clearly Napoli don't want to pay the money that we're asking for Garnacho, and I would agree that if any club has any sort of decency or brain
Mm.
with what Garnacho's doing now, I would be saying there's no chance in hell. Yeah, shout out Vince McMahon. No chance
No
in hell
chance.
you're
Yeah,
not getting 60, 70 mil for that scrub. Yeah, for what he's doing. So, but I saw that Newcastle had a bid rejected 45 mil for Anthony. Did you see that yesterday?
Anthony Alanga, I literally I was scratching my head
And
saying,
same. In my head, I'm thinking, brother, like we, the kids that um, have no issues, right?
Yeah.
We get rid of, but we keep these pricks in our club who want to cause issues. Yeah, and he never had any issues off the field, on field, nothing. Right?
Mm-hmm.
We get it. At the time, he probably wasn't good enough,
Mm-hmm.
and we obviously sacked Ollie. We had Ralph Ragnick, and
Yeah.
then Ten Hag didn't give him a chance. We sold him for 15. Some people say we got apparently got a 25% sell-on clause or something on him. I'm
Yes.
not sure if that's right. Someone could confirm. But when you've got Anthony Alanga going for 45, and you've got, well, not going for, but you got people interested, but
Yeah, they're saying come
you
back with
can't
a free
even,
deal, you know?
we can't even generate interest for the three scrubby wingers that we got at this club in Rashford, Sancho, and Garnacho.
Wow.
Newcastle, if you've had that bid rejected, I'm not sure. Like, you want to come for Garnacho? We'll take a light 40 with a sell-on clause. Like,
Bro, please, please. It's
it,
crazy that like with Alanga, like I remember Ralph Rangnick. It's funny you bring him up. He was bigging Ralph Rangnick was bigging up Anthony Alanga, saying, in training he's the perfect example. Like I remember that period, and then you could tell, like, everybody, like he actually, like, when that song, whatever, rhythm is a dance, Anthony Along, the chant for him and stuff really, became popular. Like he had a little bit of a spike, a short spike, a short-lived spike. And then uh
do you know what the club should do though, bots?
yeah,
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 any ounce of disobedience from a
yeah,
youngster or anyone coming up from the youth team, get
yeah,
rid of the scrub straight away. Just get rid of them
yeah. It's like you gotta find.
before it goes out public. Yeah,
Mhm.
anything they do, which, like, behind closed doors, you're like,
Yeah.
makes you like scratch your head a little bit. And I'm like, brother, yes, but you better find a new club.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy that, like, now it's we're looking at a situation where Elanga might go for a higher value than Garnacho leaving United, which is crazy. It's a head scratcher.
So after this Mbeumo deal, yeah,
Yeah,
but people, you might as well go on a vacation because we're not doing nothing else. And I've been sitting there reading article after article, right?
yeah,
With these two signings, that's it. Finances are shut off until we can make money off players, and we're not making money off nobody. You got Sancho. No one's interested in paying any transfer fee for Sancho. Yeah, people are telling Sancho's entourage, you need to get Man United to cover all your wages. Club don't even want to cover any of his wages. Why should we send out players to other clubs and fully pay their wages? Why? I would rather let them scrubs come to Carrington, stand in a corner, give them the yoga mat, give them some rubber dumbbells, yeah, give them
mhm,
their pat lunch. You train in a corner, you train in a corner, and you train in the corner. Yeah,
mhm,
you don't go nowhere near the other youngsters. Yeah,
mhm, mhm.
like trying to like recruit them into your like messed up heads.
Yeah,
You don't talk to the first team people. You could talk to them on outside when you leave the training ground.
exactly.
Why should the club pay for these men to go play at other clubs? Why should we cover all their wages? Yeah, I don't even the Barcelona thing yet. They're pushing. They're going to be pushing for Rashford to make Man United pay to cover all his wages. Barcelona ain't going to pay any of his wages. No chance. Not what he's on. Not
Mm-hmm.
even 50% they'd cover. They don't need to. They're trying to get Nico Williams in. Why would Rashford be a priority for them?
I don't even.
Garnacho,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
Garnacho, yeah. Nobody wants you. Nobody.
yeah.
There might have been some interest in January with Chelsea,
Napoli.
Napoli.
Yeah.
Who's coming in for you now? Bayern Munich need wingers. They're going around speaking to bare wingers. You're not one of them. Nor is
Mm-hmm.
Sancho. Nor is Rashford.
Mm-hmm.
They just let two wingers go.
Mm-hmm.
Sane and Coman.
Mm-hmm.
They're not coming for you. You man are clapped.
No, it is kind of crazy that these guys don't even know the actual worth. They believe the hype way too much. What when we talk about Mbeumo, bro, like you're saying, if we get that deal done, there's nothing else that's gonna happen until we have outgoings. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's it, brother. Honestly, forget about any other signings now. Yeah,
Yeah.
unless there are outgoings, we're not bringing in no one else. I saw there was talks about Casemiro for even 15 mil. I don't believe that either. Um, the Bruno thing is going to come back to bite us. The club should have told him, bro, we need money. You're free to go. Yeah, well, it's the only way that we would have been able to sign more players. But
Yeah.
right now, I said this to you a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, them three idiots, yeah, are gonna wait towards the end of the transfer window to try and get their moves, and they're gonna try force the club into a corner, and the club should stand firm and say, no, f you all, you
Mm-hmm.
man are gonna stay here and rot for a whole year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Why should
Mm-hmm.
we pay for them to go have fun elsewhere?
Facts. 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 Bro. Bro,
But but at least the Mbeumo things and Top Boy Sully on Twitter.
yeah.
Apparently he gets everything right, so I'm just going off that.
Yes, that's
You might not understand the Top Boy reference, but there's a main character in there called Sully in it.
okay.
So
Oh, okay, okay. No, 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 no. I don't get that.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
watch
But
it.
Sully talks
Watch
is
Top
weird.
Boy. Watch Top Boy.
Yeah,
When you have
okay.
time, just watch Top Boy.
I'll
But
do that. Yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah. So apparently that guy with Man United, he just literally covers Man United stuff. Yeah, he gets everything he's written about United. It's apparently true. So
Yeah, yeah.
apparently
This
it's all agreed. So hopefully we see David Ornstein with a bomber, or
or here.
Fabrizio with a here we go, or the Jacobs cracker, one of them
Mm-hmm,
three later on.
mm-hmm,
But yeah, and
mm-hmm.
then after that, like I said, at least he's got two players for pre-season, but you've still got 90% of the scrubs that were here last year. So good luck, mate. And and the money thing as well.
Yeah,
I know Riri, yeah,
yeah,
has been coming on here
yeah,
and going off for one. What about the outgoings? Yeah.
yeah.
The reason why we're money strapped because that idiot Amorim couldn't get the job done in the Europa League final. This is why. I don't want to hear you saying what are the club doing to get them out, because it's not the club. They can't just human traffic them into another club. You need people interested willing to buy them. Yeah, that's the one thing I can say with the board. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not their fault if nobody wants these free pricks.
Facts, facts, facts. I mean, but it's also their fault though, Pav. You can't
No, it's the
totally
old
say that to you
regime.
guys.
It's the old regime who gave Rashford that contract.
Sure.
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
old regime who should have sold Sancho. Yeah, in the second year after he come back from the mountains and was still going to parties and smoking cannabis, allegedly.
Oh
Yeah,
no. You
yeah,
were
they should have
smoking
sold.
cannabis?
They should have. They should. Man, BTEC troops. But yeah, they should have sold him then. And they got a Nacho thing. Obviously, this is fresh. And we all said that he needed to act like an adult, innit? Yeah, you're a
Yeah,
man with a kid, bro. Yeah, and you're doing stupid things.
yeah.
And I said it in January. You need to change it. You effed up. You and your brother caused this. Yeah,
Yeah.
if your career goes downhill, blame it on your brother and yourself.
Bro. Yo, Pav, that was some serious, serious words right there for Ganacho. I hope he has a moment of reflection. That's crazy. That's crazy. I want to read out the Sully exclusive that Pav just mentioned, by the way. So and I'm gonna bring in somebody else. So don't forget to hit the like button, by the way. If you just joined him, big up yourself. If you didn't know, Sully just broke the news saying Sully talks. Top boy Sully, as Pav calls him. Uh, understand Man United reach an agreement with Brentford for Brian Mbeumo. Brian has always wanted United, no one else. Deal expected to be finalized within the next week's medical and contact signing pending completion. This is the news from centerdevils.co.uk. kind of exciting, kind of like finally about time. That's kind of where I am with it right now. Um, as the pieces are starting to come together, we've got Cunha in the bag, Mbeumo in the bag. Let me ask Professor Omo. Yo,
Hello,
Professor,
I'm here.
who are the missing pieces? Look at this. The team is assembling.
Listen, I know what I feel. What the missing piece is, but we're gonna go off your graph.
Okay.
We're gonna go off your graph, so we don't go off topic.
Okay.
Listen, that road next to Casemiro, create that road. Like the player that gotta play that road, you gotta be a special player. Like you
Mm.
gotta do too many things. You gotta do too many things,
Like
and
what?
like
Break
you
it
gotta
down.
be able to defend, hold the ball, control the tempo, not run up and down, but just sit there and control the tempo.
Okay.
Make smart passes. La Porta pretty much towards Sergio Busquets was doing, similar to what Tony Kroos is doing. You have to
Mm.
do that for that role. But Amarin wants a runner. He wants a runner. So you get him
Oh.
an improved Bugatti, he's ready to go.
Mm.
Because Bro Fernandes is
Yeah.
gonna go up. Bro Fernandes is gonna go up either way. So there's no point in him sitting there. He's gonna go up.
Yeah. 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 Is this hand side strong? What do you think of the left hand side? Is
No, no.
Martinez
Listen.
on?
Okay, okay. Now we're gonna go off topic. Listen, to tell you the truth, so this whole team is just it ain't it. It's not it. I'm sorry because
Professor says that ain't it, y'all. Okay, why?
I'm sorry. I'm
Why?
sorry because the way the manager wants his center back to push up high and control the tempo, bro. The league cannot do that. The time Martinez's weakness is defending the wide area. This is what you have to do for armoring system. This is what you have to do for armoring system. You have to defend the wide areas, and Licha cannot do that. I'm
Well,
sorry,
he
but
should
but
get it
listen,
up
I'm
pretty
sorry,
good.
but he's a great passer, but he cannot defend the wide area. Is that a risk you're willing to do? If it is a risk you're willing to do, get a better center back. Cause delete it and
Damn. For me right now, okay, I still choose Maguire over Delict for next season in the central position, right?
Maguire. It's funny enough, Maguire is better than delete in that center back role. So
Say that again.
now you have to replace Maguire.
Yeah, but yes, we gotta be looking past Maguire, right? It's from
Yes.
his last season. So, but for me, I feel like Delict is actually like the injuries kind of like messed his rhythm up. But
What?
I see a good player in there. I think that was a good buy, and he's somebody that is gonna serve us well in the central defense position. You know?
Yes. There are players there in the market. Just that is all up to because again, I've said on the tweet in January that
Yeah,
Leon is getting relegated. We should be going in there and taking place from there.
yeah.
Now, yesterday we have report Leon is getting relegated, and I'm looking at Ineos because this is Ineos era. I'm like Ineos, you've messed up. You've allowed the team to get relegated, and now everybody is the market just looking all over. We are playing that. We are playing what let's say musical chairs with strikers. We are playing musical chairs with strikers
Yeah,
because listen, Sheshko is available, Goku is available. Look, what teams need striker? Manchester United, Arsenal, and
Chelsea probably.
Chelsea.
Yep.
Question mark Chelsea.
Yeah.
So we're all looking at who will go first. Who will go first? We're all looking at each other like who's gonna
Because
go first.
whoever almost the person who goes first sets the price for the there's a consequent ripple effect in terms of like whatever price Sesko is gonna go for, that is gonna affect uh uh
Yes.
um Osimhen, it's gonna affect,
Oh, I forgot about Osimhen. Another one.
Gyökeres, you
Oh,
know,
is it musical chairs of striker? So that's striker position already. We are playing musical chair. We're just waiting. Who will go first? Who will go first?
everybody
Because
playing poker right now.
whoever go first,
Yeah.
everybody could get their own. We can all live freely. The striker position is done. And like Pop said, do I think our window is done? Our window is done. Our window is done. The moment Bruno Fernandes didn't go, Ineos put the power in
Bruno
Bruno hands. Like,
almost stop it
listen,
with the Bruno. We
no,
made a
no,
mistake
it's
with
not a
Bruno.
Bruno hate. This is not a Bruno hate. I'm looking at Ineos. I'm looking at Ineos because they said they get the part to Bruno. Like Bruno, do you want to leave or do you want to go? Bruno said, "I want to stay." Okay, that to me is on Ineos thing because again, to when I see that I'm like, okay, so we're not getting the amount of players. Instead of us getting 3 players for that Bruno price, we're probably gonna get one.
Mm. Yeah, the price of Bruno would have been 3 players at
Yeah,
least. Like
let-
there
let-
would have been
let's-
the 3 missing players. Look at this. One, two, three.
listen. Oh, Onana is staying. Oh, you haven't realized that yet. Onana is here to stay. I'm sorry.
Come on, man.
He's staying an extra year. He,
Why? Why?
Onana is Onana is staying an extra year. Prepare yourselves. Listen, what I like to do, I like to prepare you guys for what's coming because you said you don't realize.
Yeah.
Onana is staying an extra year to prepare yourselves, prepare for the heartache, prepare for the long shot outside the box, and this guy not saving nothing. Prepare yourself when he's staying one more year.
I hear you. I
And,
hear
and
you.
al- also
I,
also on our, also on our outgoings,
yeah.
listen, Glazer Madness has brought us here. Glazer Madness has brought us here because given those wild contract, 250 here, 200 here, 350 here, like bro, like Poppy at your job, it just say, oh, Poppy can go work somewhere else, but your pay's gonna go down. Will you take it?
Nah.
These players would they take it?
That's why I respect Anthony. Anthony was he would take a wage cut, but
I think he will take a weight cut because he believes in the ability. Like, okay, if I take a weight cut now, if I go up, I'm still gonna go back to what I was before. These players,
exactly.
listen, they're not taking a wage cut. They're like, this is it. You paid Sancho 350 from Dortmund to here, bro. That's the pinnacle of pinnacle. He got paid higher than Salah twice before Salah getting paid right now. And that is
Yeah.
that's how for attackers the benchmark for me is Salah. He got paid that amount twice before Salah was able to get there. Like,
Wow.
bro, so again, like I said, they're going for free. Sancho, he's going on a free on his last year's contract. Radford, free. Maguire, free. Who also the last? Onana, question mark, free. Casemiro is going on a free. Casemiro at 31 years
Bro,
old, you
you're
wanted to take a pay cut?
depressing me saying that. Well, okay. What about the prospect of like say uh Rashford going to Barcelona on loan?
I would take that. Why? Because they pay some of his wages. We don't. Again, when players go on loan, we don't pay their full wages. We pay
Yeah.
some, they pay some. So long as they pay some, I'm okay with that. Pay some, let us save some money. Because again, the year 26-27 is where everything comes together. Because players will be living on a free. Are you
Yeah.
gonna build on that or not? This all on an Ineos. Because again, we cannot sell. I'm sorry. Manchester United cannot sell except with you players like the Ganacho, the Mino, the other 22. We could sell those. But everything players over that age, you're not selling that. Rashford is on 350. Who? No player, no team would have touched that contract. They'll be like, Rashford, come on our team and we'll give you 150. Sancho, come on our team and we'll give you 120. But
Yeah.
like, make it make sense. Make it
Yeah.
make sense. Maguire get paid 200. What
Yeah.
team
No.
is touching that contract?
Them.
Sean
Them.
get paid 200. Who's touching that contract?
Them
No one
wages.
is touching our players' contract. They're avoiding them like the plague. So
Yeah.
they go for free or we sell them and get the pay loss. That's it. I'm sorry. Prepare ourselves.
Damn.
Prepare thyself. Listen, once suffering is over, we are suffering part two. Player contract.
Mm-hmm.
Player contract. Because you're
Mm-hmm.
looking at the wages, I'm like, bro, you're not going nowhere. You're not going nowhere. Like I believe Ghana should get paid more than Langa. Like, listen, what are we doing? Listen, yeah, yeah. Listen, guy, between the rock and a hard place with this player contract, and
Like,
they're not walking away. It's
yeah.
over. Shout out to the Glazers. They get and ETH give this player some high ass contract, too high for no reason. How much is Hoyland? 222, two something. Mount is on 200. He
Wait,
just came.
Hoyland gets 200 and something? Are
I
you
think
serious?
so.
Nah,
But
nah.
I know Mount is on two.
Hold on. Hoyland wages per week is, oh my god.
How
Uh
much is it?
um he gets, okay, he gets 85K per week actually, which is not bad,
Sh-
right?
sh-
85. Is this accurate? Is Google telling the truth? Hold on. Hoyland Wait.
Go to Capology something.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's go to Capology, which is a very interesting name, by the way. For okay, so Hoyland salary profile. Let's look at this. I'm gonna share this so everybody can see for themselves. Boom.
Go to Manchester United.
The base is 85K per week.
Go to Manchester United. Go to Manchester United and see all the players. Go to you don't know how this website work. Go to where it says salaries up there.
Yeah.
Click on that.
Salaries. Where is salaries?
On top of the ad. On top of the ad.
There's 100 ads, bro. Okay, let's.
Go all the way to the top. All the way to the top where it says Manchester United.
Oh, there we go. Salaries. Gotcha. Okay.
You should see. If you click on that, you should see wages.
It says finances, extensions, payrolls, transfer window. So yeah, salaries. We are on salaries right now. Boom.
Now, if you click on that, you should see wages. The option for wages. You will click on salary.
It's already grayed out.
Oh, there's a way you could. I forgot which way it is. Where you could just see.
Oh, there it
it's
is.
right there.
Yeah.
If you click on if you go to Casemiro, where it said, oh, they already did it by by how much they get paid a week.
Yeah. So
They gotta
actually,
leave it.
Hoyland is earning the same as Dallo.
You see, wait, hold up. You see Rashford at 75? That's how much we're paying. Villa pay the rest.
Right. Okay.
Villa pay the rest. You see Sancho 150? We
Yeah.
pay that. Chelsea pay the rest. Betis, we pay that. The other team pay the rest.
Damn, that's still milking us. So is this like
Yeah, yes, accurate. Look at this. Shows a 150. Bro, this guy is
actually now sending Rashford on loan to Barca is actually it's bad, bro. Like actually like we have to really get a good loan fee.
and Pop, if you look to the right where it says remaining, if you look to the right, the next column, it says remaining, and you could just search by years, like how long they're staying here.
Oh Lord. Okay, let's see if it can arrange them by years remaining. Oh Lord. Okay, Ahmad is 6 years, Dorgu 6 years, Delate Ugarte, Euro, Xerxes, Chido, and Haven 5 years. Mason Mount 4 years. Oh,
Bro, and 2 years is gone already. 2 years is gone already.
4 more years of Mason Mount. Nah, I don't
3
wanna,
more years of Luke.
I don't wanna
3 more years of Luke
spread
Shaw.
depression, bro.
3 more years of Luke Shaw. Oh God.
Onana 4 years. But yo, by the way, Omo, there's a violation here that you did that like the chat is saying because
Which one?
you said Hoyland is earning 200K, right? That's how we got into this vortex.
Oh, I was wrong. I can easily say I was wrong and we
Spin
move
the
on.
wheel for Omo. We gotta
You think I'm gonna fight you? I was wrong.
you gotta face the wheel of justice. You got spin the wheel. Yep. Oh no, not calling for the wheel. Omo. Here we go. All right. I didn't know.
You think I'm here to fight it? I can say I'm wrong. I'm grown. Grown people say they're wrong.
Court case for over already. Where's the wheel? Here we go. All right. Omo, you're having a howler week. It was this week as well when you said the transfer window is not open yet, right?
No, that was last week.
That was like
Actually,
that's another howler by Omo. Howler of the week. Okay, so sir. All right. You can get a 5-stream there. You can donate a super chat. You can donate a membership. Anything else that we can add to the wheel of justice for Omo for this howler? He said it with confidence too, right? Exactly as LD. He said it, and he was trying to emphasize his point. And yeah, Omo, let me put you in the background.
Wait. So wait, hold on, wait. I was trying to emphasize my point. So that's the only point you listen to, so you not everything I said. Oh, yeah, here for the stuff.
No. It's the confidence because you were trying to drive a point home, like, and Hoyland gets 200. So I'm gonna put you backstage. We're gonna bring in the jury, and this was a howler by Professor Omo, you know.
One of them's got to be. He's got to do a compliment Bruno for a whole 2 minutes.
Yes, and Bruno compliment rant.
You already know what I'm on. So hot chip or cinnamon challenge.
Oh, well, Omo do
I
that.
don't know if this is hot chip. I feel like
but
maybe
fuck
cinnamon.
sports,
I don't know.
man. Allow it
I
for the
want ice
content. For the
bucket, please.
content.
Can I get ice
All right,
bucket?
well, we're allowed a hot chip because he looks like a brother who can't take spice anyway. So
Nah. Omo is
Bots,
a
can
big
we
player. He
bots
could
can we
take-
change the 5 string to like 25 string so he's gone for the season?
Nah. This is nah.
I was gonna say,
Can I get ice bucket challenge on there, please?
I'm sure he'll appreciate Ice Bucket. New York is
I'm saying, make his
Yeah,
ass break dance on camera, man. Make him break
cinnamon
dance.
challenge.
Oh,
Cinnamon
oh,
challenge.
Omo is in New York,
Yeah, he's in New York.
bro. He gotta meet us up and buy us drinks, bro. If he's in New York,
Hey, yeah. 2 rounds, 1 him. 2 rounds, 1 him.
2 rounds on him for me, you, and Young Poppy come the end of next month for the preseason.
Buy drinks for the men. Them 2 rounds.
Wait, did you say
if you don't want to buy box drinks, I'll happily settle for 2 bottles of baby oil.
Nah. I don't want
Damn.
baby oil from Omo.
Sports. I was waiting for him to finish it before I addressed that statement just now, because I don't know when I acquired a penis, but we gonna have that conversation afterwards.
No, I didn't.
What did bot say, Riri?
He said
He
drinks for the
addressed me
man them.
He addressed me as a man, and that is.
Oh no,
that in
I don't. The man
Nah,
just
Mandem's
thinks
calm. Mandem's calm.
Yeah, he's just saying like you're one of the crew, innit? Like one of the gang.
Yeah,
Tom, don't try to
It's like
sugarcoat
when you
this,
say-
Tab.
No.
Nah, but sometimes
It's like when you say, "Hey guys."
Nah, I know.
See, this is what happens.
Yeah, I'm not
This
sure
is
then.
what happens. This is what happens when American use our slang, innit?
Exactly.
We have to
Yes,
explain to you
bots,
guys.
don't cultural appropriate us. Don't cultural appropriate us, bots.
Yes, bots.
I'll stop.
Yeah, bots, don't use our language and our lingo. Stick to your own lingo.
Okay.
Stick to the Botswana language.
Bots, could you add criticizing Odegaard and criticizing Sancho on this list, please?
Criticizing Odegaard? Wait, he likes Odegaard.
And Sancho.
Okay. Criticize. Criticize. How you spell criticize?
CRITISE.
Yeah.
TISE.
SE. Criticize. It looks weird in caps lock. That's why. Criticize Sancho and Odegaard. Okay.
I still
cinnamon
I
challenge.
think hold on. Is there a C in there? I think that's a C. There's a C in there.
Put the cinnamon challenge as well, bots.
Yeah, I said cinnamon challenge for time.
Criticize.
And we put
there's a C missing.
Put the hot chip in there, but we'll ask Omo which ones that he doesn't want in the wheel, and we'll pull them out.
Bro, I don't. Okay, criticize.
There's a C missing. TICI.
Put an S. Hey, look.
Just put crit. Like, come on, bro.
Don't criticize me. I can't spell criticize. Okay. I think it's.
Bro's failing the spelling bee on the mains.
I know.
Right.
Whatever, bro.
Wait, by the way, this is the man. This is the man who teaches at a college or something. No?
I know.
The ZE is the American spelling. The SE is the actual English spelling of the word.
And bots.
Wait, hold on. Hey, bots, you're a teacher. You're in charge of the future, and you can't spell criticize.
Don't criticize me. All right.
Is that Odegaard you put in there?
Yeah, that's not how you spell Odegaard?
Yeah, no, that's not how you spell it either.
The last one you can put in is he can't pull up at the whiteboard no more.
Oh Lord, that's crazy. No, we want the whiteboard though. we we want the whiteboard. We want the whiteboard. Wait, open.
We need the whiteboard for chaos.
Exactly. Yeah. All right. All right.
I'm gonna still stick
So
with
Is he
breakdancing,
even
but
here
he
to
still
accept
haven't put
this
it on.
charge?
Yo, what
he
is your
left.
fascination with breakdancing, bro?
It's funny.
I skipped school to stream.
Could you
SLG, shut up.
imagine he has to do that for a whole minute? You'd just be there
Can,
dying laughing.
he's not. Is he Muslim? Is he Muslim
I
by any chance?
let me confirm his religion. Let me confirm his religion. Omo, what is your religion, sir?
I don't know why y'all adding all these charges to it. Like when I'm right, I'm right. When I'm wrong, I'm still right. But I'm
Well,
Muslim.
you're
Now
never
What?
when
right.
you're wrong, you're still
Never
right.
right.
Nah.
What is your religion, Omo?
I said I'm Muslim.
Muslim. Yes, he's Muslim. All right. All right. Yeah, we
Okay, I
got
was
that.
gonna add a drinking challenge there, but seeing as he's Muslim, I'll allow him.
All right. All right.
Now
Well,
he already gotta buy us drinks, so
yeah.
Yeah, but is he allowed to do that though?
no,
Yeah.
Buy
yeah, he
someone else
can buy.
He
No,
alcohol?
just
he can
can't
buy.
drink
Yeah,
it.
he can buy it. He doesn't. He just can't drink. He's not gonna drink it.
All right. I think that's good. That's enough. That's enough. We got enough things. Let's spin the wheel.
He's gonna spend his money, pal. That ain't got nothing to do with
But are we
religion,
do,
bro.
are we spinning it 3 times and then he chooses what he wants?
Yeah.
Nah,
Let's
fuck
do that.
that.
No. All right. All right. No, you.
Nah, he
I'm
had
cool
me
with either.
traumatized thinking that Rasmus was being paid 200 a week. I'm traumatized still.
Right. I was like 200. So this is minimum 2 minutes as well. All of them. All right. All right. Cool. All right. There we go. We're gonna spin the wheel. Whatever it lands on, that's the thing that Oma is gonna do.
Omo gave you a whole tutorial on how to use a website.
We
Just
getting
to be wrong.
drinks.
We getting drinks.
Young Bobby, we
Omo.
getting drinks. We getting drinks.
Yes, Omo.
Hey,
And
he's
we
gonna have
go,
to
we
try.
go, we gonna record this for the stream. We going
Yes,
to record this for the stream.
yes. Hey,
Omo,
Nah,
walk
we
with,
getting
bots
we
walk
getting
with your
bots is
wallet, bro.
getting the 2 most expensive drink
Yeah, fucking
on
right.
the
Omo.
Hey, Butts, got a
Yes,
bottle winner.
Yes,
yes.
he gonna buy instead of 2 rounds. He gonna buy a bottle because it's the 3 of us.
Look, look,
Professor
look,
Omo.
look, look, look at these alcoholics.
The wheel has spoken. It's not the alcoholics. It's the wheel. It's the
I'll
wheel.
take that. I'll take that.
It's the wheel. He's
Meet us,
relocated.
meet us, meet us, meet us. Omo, you gotta meet us in the city, brethren. We gonna let you know where, bro.
Yeah, no.
Don't worry. I will drive to the city.
That's
Uh,
what's up. That's what's up.
No. I actually watched the Aston Villa game with Omo. I met him for the first time was it last year or the year before last? Whatever
It
that was.
was ETH era.
ETH era. So
Beat Villa.
he'll pull up. He'll pull up. I definitely know he'll pull up. Because he was actually coming from work. You skip
Come from
work.
work. I left work.
You left work. He left
that's what he
work.
just said.
I
Yeah.
left work. I left work. I was going to watch the game, but I went back to work.
Look at that. So respect, Professor. Yes. This is great. The wheel has spoken.
Don't
So, so,
worry,
so,
guys.
so, so out of
We're
everything I
gonna
said,
get
that's
this
the best thing you heard.
content, and we're gonna get Omo on video, so you guys get to see what he looks like.
Yes. I mean, we'll
Nah,
Wait,
see
you
the
Butts is
already
pictures.
drinking
said
a
how I look
cocktail.
like.
His having Long Island iced tea, if anything.
No, Omo can only drink water.
Thanks.
Okay.
Anyway, so we're about to cook here. What is going on? I saw somebody was saying that the add-ons that Brentford want to meet they're a little bit like easy add-ons to achieve. It's like 1 mil for more goal contributions than Hoyland last season, 1 mil for more touches in the opposition box than Mason Mount, 1 mil for using the weak
Boss,
foot.
that's not real.
Oh,
What are you
why are
talking
you
about?
always reading out
I was
propaganda? What
wondering
is
what he
Yeah,
was
wrong
that's
with
what
saying.
I was
you?
gonna ask if this is real or not.
Boss, what is wrong
Of
with
You know
course
you?
it's
what?
not
I
Hold,
said,
real.
hold,
legit,
hold.
what is wrong
Of
with
Hold,
you?
course
hold.
that's not real.
Nah,
But no, no,
honestly,
no,
you ain't
no,
even
no,
gotta
no, no.
see you ain't gotta
Israel,
see the
Israel,
bill for
post
this,
your
but you're
source.
gonna have to buy
Post your
around for
source.
that.
Post your source. And Israel,
Yeah,
post your
Okay?
post your
source.
source.
Post
Just,
your
Was that
source.
on
just
Steam?
The sauce is,
was it?
No, it is Oystein. It is Oystein. Post your sauce.
I will show
It's
the
not.
sauce. United
Heisenberg. UTD Heisenberg. All right. Got you. I like this.
ETH, 10 Heisenberg.
Yeah. 1 mil to convince countryman Onana to move to Monaco.
But you are out of control, bro. Like legit.
Hey, I'm doing some investigative journalism.
Enjoy your Twitter ban. No more X for you. No more X
Come
for
off
you.
of X. I keep telling you, come off of X.
Enjoy your ban. I'm calling Elon right now. Enjoy your ban, buddy.
Wait, you're gonna get me banned? He's like, bro, no, don't.
You need a bots. You need a detox.
Right? Straight detox for a month. Stay off of X, bro.
Yo, I've been wanting so many Here We Goes. That's what it is, you know. I just need us to.
Bro, we said next Tuesday, bro. That's what we said. We said next Tuesday. Everybody's gonna get the Here We Go next Tuesday.
Sure. It's the beginning of a new fiscal year, right? So
yes,
it's that reaching most of the agreements, most of the things to be like agreed right now, so that the first day of July,
So what we saying? But this whole Cesco thing, are we saying we spinning the block? What is the panel saying? I don't know if you asked that question.
You mean
What happened? What happened with?
Yeah. Are we spinning the block?
But why is Cesco being brought up? I'm out of the loop. I feel
no.
like,
Arsenal is closing in on a deal with him. Apparently,
it's because he started following Arsenal on Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
But the Gyökeres
when
thing,
you
I
say
saw.
Cesco, do you mean Gyökeres, Riri?
No, didn't I see in the GC somebody said that Arsenal is closing in on Pav? Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't that what I read in the GC?
Yeah.
What?
Right.
Sully.
Wait, so sorry, I'm not. So Arsenal are closing in on Cesco.
Right.
That's not the case. That's not the case. It's because Cesco started following Arsenal today. A lot of the journalists are all like tweeting about it, but most people assume it's because he's probably going to join Arsenal, which leaves Gyökeres open. But
right. So
I saw this morning.
Right.
Sorry, I saw this morning that Man United are talking to Juve about a possible swap deal with Sancho going that way and Duhan Vlahovic coming our way, which I wouldn't mind. I don't believe it. I wouldn't mind that deal. But Vlahovic can't be the main striker. We need two strikers, what we were saying, because Rasmus doesn't belong here, nor does Xerxes, in my opinion. But you would still need to bring in a Gyökeres, and Vlahovic would be the
we
person
wouldn't
to come
be
on.
getting off a Gyökeres and Vlahovic in the same window.
No, I don't believe so either. But
As much as
that was just a report.
Yeah,
that was just a report I was reading this morning.
Because if we get Vlahovic, that is our striker that we're getting. As in, I only see us signing one. As much as we need two strikers, I only see us signing one. And if I'm being honest, there is a part of me that has kind of had to realize that there's a possibility that we don't even get any.
And this Vlahovic on 3+ a week, 200 plus a week. Nah.
Omo, you need to be careful with that. Omo, fact check that one just to
I'm sure.
Hold up.
I'm sure.
I'm worried, Omo. I'm worried for you, brother. I'm worried for you, brother.
I'm sure it's on 200 plus a week.
More drinks,
Vlahovic is on high wages.
The reason why Juve cannot sell him. So now back to it.
Vlahovic is on high wages. I can't confirm what wage it is, but the people that I know who support Juve do say that for the money he's on, he's shit.
Yes.
So again, he would have to take a massive wage cut, to go elsewhere, because no one's going to pay his wages. That's why they're talking about a swap deal. But Sancho, there's no chance Sancho taking a wage cut because you would have done that to go. You would have done that to go Chelsea.
He would have done to go Napoli.
I just think this is a non-starter because When have we done a swap deal ever? Can anyone recall? At the last swap deal that we did,
Mkhitaryan,
yeah,
Mkhitaryan,
Mkhitaryan.
Sancho.
That was the last swap deal. And since then, we just haven't engaged in it. I don't think we're doing any swap deals.
I'm not gonna lie, that's the only one I know of for
Swap
United.
deals don't happen often nowadays.
Nah, they don't happen often.
Yeah, they
at
don't.
all.
They really don't.
That's the
The
only
high
one
profile ones that I
don't get me
remember.
wrong. If it does happen, I'm not gonna say no to it, but you very hear swap deals happening. Like you very rarely hear that.
There's usually money
I'm
involved.
saying no right now because I don't want Vlahovic. I think he's not a good striker. I think if we're going to be going forward, yeah, why are we going to be stuck with a shit striker for 5 years? Like, I don't want this deal to happen. I think this is blasphemy. I don't, no. We're supposed to be turning a new corner, turning a new leaf. And then you want to go and get Vlad. Like, why? We might as well go fight for Mateta then. We might as well go and, like, do you get what I mean? Like, what's all this about, bruv? This guy is shit, bruv. If he's shit in the Italian league, yeah, how's he going to come to the Premier League where it's rough and ready and all of this, the pace of it and everything? How's he going to come there and do anything? Nah, I don't have no faith in this working out if he comes. And then he'll be on a fairly high wage. Like, he'll be one of the higher earners in the team, right? He might not be the first highest, but he might be the second or third highest, right? And on top of that, he's not going to give us what we need. We need a guy that's going to come in and score 25 goals without question. Without question. I don't want to be thinking, is he going to hit the mark this season? Is he going to do this? No. Come in, hit the ground running, and that's it. That's what we deserve. We deserve a striker that scored goals. All the strikers that we've had, the majority of them over the years, have all been goal scorers. And now all of a sudden, we're buying strikers that can't buy goals for fun, that couldn't score in a brothel, in a buy one get one free brothel, yeah, with 25% off. These men can't score. So I'm not trying to hear none of this. Go get Vlahovic.
Yeah. But you know, Balitek, if right now the significance of Brian Mbeumo is actually really big. I think would be looking at like a front line that's going to be more productive than Arsenal's front three. You know, because if you look at Arsenal's front three, they don't really score a lot of goals. Saka and
but they don't play with a striker. So if they play with a proper striker, they might score way more goals than they were before. So you got to look at it from that perspective. If they go and buy Sesko now, Sesko is averaging like 20 plus goals a season. So if he goes and comes to Arsenal now, you never know. He might up his level. That guy is actually a very good player.
Yeah, the last striker they bought and tried was Jesus, and he was injured for the majority of the season.
Yeah.
That was a bad choice of a striker anyway, in all honesty.
Like, no,
before that, he was fully fit at City, and they didn't
I get it. But what I'm saying, that's the last time they tried since having Aubameyang up there, like, and he was and he flopped. That's what I'm saying. So to wrap up's point, like, if they get Sesko,
can we get the wheel for Riri, please? She called me wrap up. Can we get the wheel,
sorry.
please? Nah, bring out the wheel. Bring out the wheel. Bring out the wheel.
Yo!
She's been caught. She's been caught red-handed. Bring out the wheel.
Body check.
Pull over.
Bro, y'all sound like y'all from the same ends,
and
bro.
Riri is getting the wheel.
That one went over my head.
Riri, come! Riri, come!
Wait, this y'all sound like y'all from the same ends, bro. Y'all sure y'all not from the same ends, as you man would say?
Nah. She's getting the wheel still. She's getting the wheel.
What you trying to say? You and Wrap Up not from the same ends? Y'all talk the same way.
She's getting the wheel of steel.
You don't want to be compared to
Riri, you gotta stop, man, because I feel like the next thing you're gonna say, you all look the same as well.
What? Not you, Prav. You definitely don't look like them.
All right. Let's revise Riri's. Let's put Riri on the hold on. Let's talk without Riri. because I know Riri wants to influence things. So, young puppy, looks like we're gonna get drinks. Let's put another buy
Yeah,
drink.
for sure. You might as well put 2 of them up there.
2 rounds again. Okay, what else? Riri shouldn't do the ice bucket challenge. Riri doesn't deserve the ice bucket challenge for that one. Uh, what else? Super chat for sure. Um, Look at me not spelling by properly. Cinnamon challenge. What do we think?
Yeah, yeah. Put cinnamon on there.
Okay, all right.
What do you pay up? Loves that cinnamon.
What else? Donate 10 memberships. Criticize Sancho. Nah, this one doesn't apply to me.
Don't do stream ban because the shows without Riri ain't the same, innit?
I wouldn't do ban stream.
Nah, yeah, take out stream ban as well.
So you lot are happy to get rid of Omo, but you don't want to get rid of Riri?
Yeah, blood.
Come on, bro. Yes.
Riri was caught
I
lacking.
need somebody to help me spell the words. We can't get rid of. You can't have a stream ban for Riri.
You see that 40 stream ban that Riley got? Yeah, that's monumental. Yeah.
That's a severe punishment, bro.
See that there was like tier 5 Pentagon shit, bro.
No, but he cheated in a game. He denied it, and then later on, he owned up to it. But this is a game we play every Friday. That was a very big crime.
And it was originally 20 streams, but that brother thought he could sneak in, like we didn't know he was on a 20 stream ban.
No.
And then he got 40.
No, but he's back. Big up, Riley. Anyway, so I think we should spin the wheel. I think these charges look good. Vegeta, do you have anything to add? Big up yourself, by the way.
I mean, she doesn't say anything bad about Bruno anyway, so the Bruno one could go out.
Oh
yeah,
it's just
Bruno,
they're
just it's
Bruno
just there.
compliment now. What?
A custom t-shirt with Luke Shaw's face on it. And she's got to wear it to one of the games.
Yo! Wow!
Custom Luke Shaw. That's terrible.
Personally, I hope that you don't get that. You don't land on that one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm there if you read.
You have to wear it. You have to wear it at the game.
Does Riri have an agenda against any player though? I've never.
Luke Shaw, innit?
Okay, it's Luke Shaw. It's Luke Shaw's Nyash. It's Luke Shaw. Okay, what else?
Whoa, what?
No, she's talked about Luke Shaw's Nyash.
Or we could put another t-shirt on there with Luke Shaw, Lindelof, and Maguire, and above the picture, just call it Bang Bros.
No, okay.
Wow.
No.
Yo.
Yo.
You see what happens when bots is here? This is what the streams devolve into. Wow.
Okay. Let's spin the wheel and go back to football. And whatever the wheel picks, that's what it's going to be. We've shuffled a couple of times. Let's go. Please let it.
I beg it's the Luke Shaw one.
Buy drinks. Yeah.
No, you man, bots is getting drunk for free.
4 rounds. What? 2 from Omo, 2 from Riri.
I feel like this is rigged from bots. This man just wants to get drunk for free.
Young puppy, we're gonna have to do a vlog. It's gonna have to be a vlog.
The wheel has spoken.
Bots has spoken. I agree with Pav. You rigged the wheel. You alcoholic mofo. You have rigged the wheel.
Justice has been done.
This is gonna be a great day.
Oh my God!
Who are we playing? I don't even know which team we're playing. West Ham, right?
West Ham.
Yeah. We don't.
Bro, but we're gonna start from the night before, because if KG and them having the live stream, we're gonna be out in the city from the day before. So
yeah, that's why. Remember, I was asking you too about the like when you come on if you come on the day or if you come the day before, it'll be best if I feel like you come the day before, like because
the day before.
Yeah, because we're gonna be out there if they do their live stream wherever they're doing their live stream. I'm gonna be at. So
yeah, I'm gonna need 48
I might have to just be there myself. Split in the ear.
What
but Pav, I think you onto something, bro. Huh?
It would be the Friday.
What day would that be?
It would probably be the Friday. Yeah.
The 25th of July.
Look
Anyway,
at
I'll
that
find a way.
beer mug, bro. This guy's getting ready. He's training for this.
What you
drinking.
mean by you'll
I'm
find a way?
hydrating already. Just thinking about it.
And this is totally crap.
Listen.
So I mean, what you'll have to take off that day or something?
Yeah.
I'll find a way. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Omo
Okay.
will make
No,
it.
it's just like if it was a trans type of thing, you know, you could get picked up. That ain't no issue.
Young puppy wants the drinks by all means. He's like, don't worry, we'll pick you up.
Young Papi's like Venmo, any means necessary. He's like Venmo, PayPal, carrier pigeon.
Now,
I just need that money.
over here we got Cash App, Zelle.
Okay.
Nah, but back to the question I was asking. Mali Tech, my apologies again. But you were saying about the whole striker thing and what I was saying about, you know, if it is in fact, you know, to Pav's point, he starts following Arsenal. Let's say it's, you know, it's going in that direction. Do we, like the panel, do we spin the block for
Jokeris?
for the blonde chick?
I mean, I would probably spin the block because at the end of the day, the problem is I don't want to go into another season thinking where are the goals coming from, right? And the alternatives that we're looking at Vlahovic, we're looking at Moise Kane, we're looking at what's that guy in Saudi Arabia? There's a guy in
Duran.
Saudi Arabia that used to play for Fulham. No, the guy that used to play for Fulham.
Oh, Mitrovic.
Yeah, Mitrovic. These are the guys that is on the hit list if things don't work out. So I'm spinning the block because they're basically trying to tell me that it's either these two more wrestlers or spin the block for the baddie. So I'm spinning for the baddie, bruv.
Mitrovic, though, like, okay, I got a question. If it came down to it and we're doing the last minute scramble and these Chris Wood, these Mitrovic, which one are you taking?
What? So why are you doing this? Why are you doing this?
I'm just curious.
Is this you? Is this you? Or are you trying to sneak in an agenda here?
No.
Hey, red flags in the chat for bots, man. He's trying to sneak some random agendas in here, you know. He's trying to sneak some red flag strikers into Manchester United, yeah, via carrier pigeon for no reason.
Not carrier pigeon.
Have talked about this being a reality. Like, we get Mbeumo done, and then there's no more business, and then until we get outgoings done, right?
Oh, so what? You want to sign Chris Wood on a 5-year deal, yeah?
No, I'm just asking. Are we on a cover?
Who's the other fraud that you said? Who's the other one?
Like, say, gun to your head, pick one: Mitrovic or Chris Wood.
You see how much of a red flag this is? You want to put a gun to my head for these two players? What's wrong with you, boss? What's wrong with you, boss? This is Manchester United. What's wrong with you? We're in a rebuild. You're trying to get these men signed up to a 5-year deal, and you're putting a gun to my head.
Who said it was going to be a 5-year deal? Though might be 2.
Bruv, you're not doing the Lord's work no more. I thought you were doing the Lord's work. It's one thing doing the stream, but now you're trying to sell me Chris Wood and the other geezer. Bro,
Alexander Mitrovic.
This is disgraceful.
He's 30 years old. At least
and you're trying to kill people over it as well. You're crazy, bro.
No, I'm just asking, Valitek. You gotta pick one. It's the last day of the transfer window. We don't have a center forward yet.
I'd rather save my money and spend it in January then.
Yeah, I was saying that. I was literally saying that when Vegeta had an actual football show yesterday, and we discussed football. I was saying if we cannot get Gokares, I was saying let's shore up that midfield. Let's get a proper midfielder to shore up that midfield.
And I was thinking about it. I took a little time to think about it. I never really spoke on it. I actually have to agree with that because just it's a what if, a huge what if. But what if we got a goal scoring midfielder?
Oh.
Yeah,
But
We have one in
we've
Bruno.
already got
Well,
two
use a
goal
bunch of
scoring
laugh at
midfielders.
it.
Yeah.
Well, I get
We,
that, but I'm just saying, like, would that be bad though? Obviously, you will want more. Like, you will want a more defensive, like crunching tackles, all of that there. But at the same time, score more goals than the other team, man. That's what you
Why
all want.
why haven't the clubs spoken to Jonathan David? Because he still hasn't gone to any other club. If you're strapped for cash,
He's
yeah.
Jonathan David ain't it, bro.
No, but I'm just saying, like he scores more goals than a Vlahovic and a Mitrovic.
He does. He actually does. And he's
I
playing really well for that's the guy that plays for
get
Canada, right?
Yeah.
yeah, get him on a low signing on fee, and then give him a base salary. I don't know, like maybe like 120 or something for like four
Yeah.
years.
Pav,
I would still want another striker after
For
that.
Johnson David, people don't want to go for him because of they say height and physicality. I'm like, okay, but
well,
Aguero played in this league.
Omo, there's also this. Look at League A in the Uber Eats League. He's got what? Okay, 21 GA.
I legit watched him play for Canada the other night. And
It's
I,
not impressive.
he's okay. Like
It's all
he's
right.
okay.
It's
He's
all
okay
right.
for
Okay.
Canada, but when it comes to club football, that's where he's shining the most.
Yeah. Nah.
I mean, if
Well, if it's
Turkey's
who
good
he,
enough for
it's just
Man
not who he
City,
need. I
if
feel.
No,
Turkey's good enough for Man City, then why isn't a striker from that
yo,
league not good enough for
yeah,
us?
I was just saying, bro. Like we're at a club. We still feeling like we deserve filet mignon when we need to like temper our beliefs and bring it down a little bit.
Riri,
And
can I just quickly say before you finish? Can I quickly just say something because I mentioned Turkey? Yeah, Leon fans, hold that you fucking pussies, bro. Enjoy League Two.
Giggity.
I was
Yeah. One thing
I
I'll
was
say
I was
quickly,
saying
right,
I was
is
saying this,
we
Papi. I was saying this in the first leg that they are getting relegated. Like they like they want to win so badly because of financial issue, and we should have went for Turkey before like long time ago. Like players from there should got pulled before they got relegated, and now they got relegated. Watch as everybody scramble for those players.
Could you imagine
let
if
me
we were
ask
in
a
League
question
One?
though.
Could you imagine with a 1.5 billion debt? They got the hit to League Two, but our club would have had to fold.
Yep.
No, that they might fold if they don't recover next year. Because the same thing happened to on the other team, Bordeaux. They folded.
I have a question though. Do you guys think Shirky will cook in the Prem come next season?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, because if Pep is
I'm
found a
not.
way
I
to
don't
work with
know.
Marmoush, he'll
I
work with
think it
Turkey.
depends though. I
But
think
no,
it
but people were
depends
saying
because
that Slovenia would cook. People were
if
saying
they give him
Dorgu
the
would cook.
People say
if they
everybody on
give
the
him the
Pep will cook.
freedom to do what he's doing, then he can cook. But if they
He
try and
can cook
restrict him
because
like they
I'm looking at
restricted
Marmoush
Jack
as
Grealish,
in
maybe not.
I see that does Pep change the way Marmoush play and he didn't change it that much. I'm like, oh okay, then Turkey will be okay. Because Marmoush is not a Pep player. That boy just wanna like the way he plays football is like Pep's like okay, now I gotta figure things out. I can see why they brought that guy from the Liverpool assistant coach. Because bro, they're about to play insane transition football with Turkey. Yeah.
But
That's the only
Pep
way.
Linders.
what is
Yeah.
this? Pav,
Mr. Intensity.
Omo, hold on. Jonathan David goals he scored this season in League A is 16. And then if you go on Google and say how many penalties has he scored, it says 16. Is this for real?
Nah, that's not real. Ain't no way.
How do I break down? Okay, on
Hey, this
Uh,
guy goes
I
again,
think
bro. Like legit, bro.
FB rep is the best way to check it.
You want to know why your browsers has been giving you fake news? Because you've been typing in baby oil scandals, and now everything that pops up on your laptop is fake.
Wait, Omo, what did you say?
He scored on his 6 penalty goals.
6
And,
penalty goals.
if you go to Iberia, 6 penalty goals, 10 goals without penalty. Yeah, non-penalty goals is 10, and the 6 goals are penalties. So that's a 16.
So he scored 10 goals. Okay. All right. Well. Now we
Yeah,
know.
that's the league all tax right there. Let me see who's the top goal scorer. It's Dembele, right? Greenwood.
Yeah, Greenwood is a top goal scorer.
So okay. So let's say Tuesday we get it. Here we go for Mbeumo. Where does this panel think we should go after that?
Gyökeres, Osimhen, those are like the two.
It's
So
If you
just
can't get them,
the striker now. That's it for the summer. Are we saying that, or should we like also get some like backup players?
I feel like
Absolutely
it's
not
a
great
striker.
one.
I don't think backup players. I think more players that are gonna walk into the starting lineup. I think that's more needed. So if we're gonna go sign a midfielder, I feel like we should sign a midfielder that can push one of these guys out of the team so they can start. In my
We're
humble
not getting
opinion.
a midfielder, bro. We
I
got
would go
5
after that.
midfielders fighting for 2 spots at the moment.
But if the Casemiro to Saudi is real,
That's
I'm
not
not sure if it's
happening.
real.
That's not
But if it's real,
happening.
See, that's the thing. Like for example, I could see Mbeumo sign come July or before July, whatever they are saying. Depending on the outgoing, I could see who's coming in. Depends later on the outgoing. That's how I see it.
they
Because
might get
players
rid
not
of
leaving,
Salah.
That's why I said to bots, until we don't see the outgoings, you might as well be
Deadline
on
day.
vacation, bro.
You gotta wait till deadline day, unless there's an outgoing deadline day.
Well, Anthony's gonna go. We can see that
That's not
Rashford is
sure. That's
gonna
not
go.
100%.
Hey,
We can
on
see that
Anthony,
Sancho
yeah.
is gonna
Hey,
go.
Batiste are getting like 35, 40 mil for that midfielder they're selling to Atletico. Hey, Batiste, cough up the peas, bro. Come take your man, you idiots.
Nah,
Yeah.
What was the price that they declined when the initial price that they declined? Didn't
40
they
mil.
decline?
40 mil.
So yeah,
I think we
definitely.
wanted like 40, 45.
Would that break your bank?
How much more years does he have on his contract with us?
2.
2027.
2?
Yeah, because this was his third year, no?
I'll take a 35. Based on how you explain it to me, Pav, I will take a 35 for the
As long as we get what's remaining that's owed on this transfer to Ajax, we don't take a loss.
I think the thing is his value would have been lower when he first went on loan, but because he went on loan and he batted it up, it's probably jumped up by at least 5 or 10 mil. So that's probably what it was. You can't go there, bat it up, and then get him on loan again. Nah, he actually batted it up for them. He was scoring week in, week out, getting assists and everything else. You can't get him on the cheap. Now you got to pay him. Even though he is coming on the cheap, you got to pay what he's worth because other clubs want Anthony
gotta
as
look at his
well.
wages. You gotta look at his wages.
No, you don't, because he said he's willing to take. He said he's willing to take like a 30-40% wage cut to leave.
Oh, shout out to him. Sell him fast before he changes his mind.
Nah, they need to send the peas like Pav said, man. Just run the peas, man. Take him.
I'd be happy to take 30, 35 with add-ons as long as it reaches the 40, 45 million in total.
And so crazy. I also need other clubs to come for him, so it's gonna be a competition.
And if Elanga goes to Newcastle, we're gonna make more money as well.
Oh yeah, If he does make that movie, we make a lot of money. Also, Aaron Fernandez, if he moves to Real Madrid, we make a lot of money.
I was gonna say, was it?
Wait.
Alvaro Caracas? Is it Caracas now?
Yeah.
Is it
Caracas? But I can't pronounce that.
Nottingham Forest is not trying to sell Elanga. They've already said that.
If they do, we get some money from there.
They didn't put a counter offer either. That's what was worrying. If they put a counter offer and said, "Nah, we want 70 or something," then Newcastle could have negotiated. But because they didn't put a counter offer, I think Newcastle are adamant they want to keep this guy.
Yeah, that's
Not
what I'm
Newcastle,
saying.
Nottingham Forest. My bad. Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't think they want to sell him.
But again,
They still wanna. They
if
still wanna
But
Newcastle
compete.
up it,
what up?
They
Didn't they put? But I
they
believe
still want to
Nottingham
compete
Forest.
next season. They still want to compete next season, and they
But,
saw
but
what they did this season.
but they put in a bid for Moise Keane and somebody else from not Moise Keane, Timo Way, I believe, and some two players from Juve and Mangolo, I believe.
yeah, they did. There was
For
the
22
left
mil, for
mid.
22 mil for both players, and it got declined. So I could see
Yeah,
them like try to move for two players and sell Langer for 40 for them as a profit.
but the thing is, they lose out on 25% to us, so they're probably trying to get more than 45. What? How much did they buy
Yeah,
him off us? Like 15 mil.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So they probably ideally want to sell him for around 55, 60. And that leaves them with money to go replace him with what Omar said, those two players that they bid on,
yeah,
looking to buy.
and that bid got rejected for 22 mil, so they're probably gonna look for get more for it.
If Alanga goes to
And we got settle clause on all our players.
he's cooking.
you would
If
hope
he
we
goes
have
to
sell-on
Newcastle,
clause.
No, we do have sell on clause for Alanga.
Yeah, we do. People were saying it in the group chat earlier.
Yeah. We actually, it's kind of crazy. We're doing some all right business, like especially with these guys. If we can put sell on clauses for a lot of these like even Garnacho sell on clause, we gotta make sure
Nah, Garnizzi has to get a sell-on clause, bro. Like he legit.
We're
has
not.
to
We're
get it.
not. I don't think we're getting the fee that the club was hoping for. This guy's a scrub. That's why I reckon we sell him for about 30 to 40 with like a 20% sell-on clause. Is the best that I can think the club can do. But I don't think anybody wants him. Like these players' attitude fucking stinks. You're trying to get a move. You've been told that you're not wanted, but for you to get a move, you're doing dumbass things outside and making yourself look like an idiot in front of clubs that potentially would have wanted you. Now they don't.
Because of attitude reason. That's it. You know, like they're just like, oh, we cannot get him. Why can we not get him? Attitude reason. Okay.
Yeah. By the way, in case you haven't seen yet, Rob Dawson as well. More fire is more. This story is catching more and more fire that Mbeumo is now awaiting permission to complete his medical with Man United. Final details between the clubs. That's what's happening right now. It's gonna be interesting to see what these details are, like what his salary is specifically, because we were looking at salaries earlier
Who,
on.
Mbeumo?
Yeah.
They've already said it. Ben Jacobs said that. I think it's 150 he's getting.
Is that fair?
Which, yeah, for someone who scored 20 goals,
Yeah.
150 is fine. It's the stuff when we start giving out 200, 250, what we were doing under the idiots before. This is what Liverpool do as well. Like they put them on like 150-ish, and
the thing is, he might be on 150 now. But if we get into the Champions League, he might be on more.
He might get like 175-ish, 180 or something. I don't think any of these players will get over 200. I think the club's going to stop giving people over 200 unless you're the world class level.
I said that yesterday.
I think they get a 30% reduction out of the Champions League, isn't it?
I said that yesterday, Fab. I said we're not doing that kind of business no more. The club is not doing that 200 whatever business no more. That's why with this guy you guys are talking about at Juventus, this guy's on 300, I think, a week, a month or whatever. Like we're not doing that. We're not doing that. If he comes here, he would have to get a significant pay cut.
Sheesh. That's yeah. Nah, I if this is what they're doing, and then like they give him like these performance-based contracts, that's where I hope like Ineos is trying to focus.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with like getting bonuses when you perform. You can't like in the corporate world, when you work at a job, the only time they give you bonuses is if you at the end of the year, if you've done well throughout the entire year. If you haven't done well throughout the entire year, you don't get a bonus. So why doesn't that should translate?
I bet you get that we just pay them in full, like they got bonuses.
Yo, Peter, what are you saying, man? You been here, bro? What are you saying?
Vlahovic is on 380 a week, 380, but euros.
That's your countryman, no?
Nah, that's not my countryman, bro.
I thought you're from Serbia.
Nah, bro, I'm half and half.
He's from
I told you it's on
Macedonia.
300 plus.
Half Serbian, half Macedonian, bro.
Okay.
They want to sell him.
Yeah, they want to sell him, but who wouldn't, like, on 400 a week, scoring 10 goals? You know?
Even for Serbia, yeah. Whenever I watch Serbia, always got chosen in front of him all the time. It's only recently
Yeah.
they start playing both of them, but I remember in like Euros or World Cups.
Yeah, wait, who was that striker that you said again? I forgot his name.
Mitrovic.
Ooh,
Oh
Mitrovic.
yeah, there we go. Because I know there was somebody else that was playing in front of him, but I just don't know the person's name.
Mitrovic and Jovic were playing in front. You remember Luka
Jovic,
Jovic?
there we go. The one that went to
Jovic.
Real
What
Madrid.
happened to Jovic? Does the guy went to Real Madrid, right?
I think he's
Yeah.
in Italy again. I'm not sure. I think
AC
he's in
Milan,
Roma.
AC Milan.
Is he dead? Dead food? What's his story?
Peter said he's at AC Milan.
Well, if he's not spoken about, he's clearly dead food box. Come on.
I mean, his biggest mistake is going to Real Madrid.
Yeah. Because I mean, when he was at Real Madrid, like there was Benzema there, right? So it's a little difficult.
Everyone was there.
Wait, but you guys are talking about Mitrovic. So what? The Saudi don't want Mitrovic no more? They're sending him back?
No, not really. I think he already made his money. He's been here 2 years or 3 years.
Oh, okay.
So when they made he made his tax-free money, so like, okay, I can come back to Europe now.
No,
At least the
Mitrovic
Saudi clubs don't hold the players there. If the players are like, yeah, I want to get out, they're like, yeah, bless it, we'll go buy someone else. Man. It's
Exactly.
all right.
2 years, 3 years, I'm good. I forgot that.
Based
Who's
on
the
what
player?
I've seen some people say, like they're trying to go for the younger players anyway. They're not trying to.
Well, they tried that already with Gabri Vega, one of the best talents that were coming up a year or two ago, and his career's gone down the pan.
They also got your
going
boy
there.
Duran from Aston Villa as well.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, Duran will be leaving like in 2 years. In 2 years, Duran will be gone. A year or two. So I'm not worried about that.
No, I heard that Al Nassr wanted to move Duran on, like they wanted to loan him out this transfer window.
Oh yeah, Ronaldo.
Oh, there's some news. There's some news that might affect us.
It was perplexing, when I heard that. I'm like, what?
Look at the Fabrizio thing. They're saying that Sporting are looking to sign a new striker.
Don't they
Some
already
guy
have
called Javier Suarez, some Spanish team. So that means they're knowing that Jokeres is gone, as Stefan would say.
Okay. Well, what about who is this Luis Suarez? Is this another?
Hold on, wait a minute. Is this the real Fabrizio?
Hey, have a look to see if he's bitten anyone. Have a look to see if he's ever bitten anyone.
Nah, he's Colombian. He's Colombian. Different nation, bro.
Well, we should be trying to get players before Sporting gets them. Is he good? Let's see his stats. Let's see.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
He's fine. How old is he? Let's see. Luis Suarez. He's what?
This guy said Luis Suarez.
Yeah, he's like 27.
Luis Javier Suarez. Yeah.
Oh,
he was. Yeah. I
see
remember
that.
him. He was in Marseille, but.
Oh, my, even when the information's there in front of you, you still try to falsify it.
He
cannot help himself, bro. Like, legit cannot help himself.
He played in second leg of, what's the thing called? La Liga. Did they get promoted or not?
Yeah, he plays in League 2, La Liga 2.
He played in Granada with our academy product, Largi Ramazani.
Did he get promoted? Game starts.
Bro, Peter, I thought you didn't watch the academy, bro.
Bro, sis. That's only for the food.
Thought you didn't watch the academy, bro.
That's only for the agenda, Fuck
I don't want to compare him to.
Oh man.
Nah, this data ain't looking too good for me, sir.
Yeah, no, his data don't look good. Luis Javier Suarez from Almeida, the Colombian striker. Well, this is news. We know that.
Stop scrolling, bot. Stop scrolling. Come off of Twitter.
Okay, I'll stop.
I ain't gonna lie. I could not put my Twitter page on there.
We, no, but Pav, in what way do you think that that's news for us? What do you mean that the fact that
Because that means
that
they're
Bucharest is
looking
not
to.
going back to sporting?
Yeah, because he done a quote or something saying that he's never playing for Sporting again. So they put that out there yesterday or the day before. So now Sporting are obviously looking to buy a new striker. So clearly he's got to go somewhere. But then if you got Benjamin Sesko, following Arsenal now, the only thing I don't want to happen is that Sesko goes Arsenal, Gyökeres goes Juve because he has been linked with Juve heavily as well, and we end up with that idiot Vlahovic.
We might end up with Osimhen.
No, if we end up with Vlahovic, I'm convinced
Osimhen on
he's
the
taking
list.
drugs.
Those are the musical chairs.
You know what I want to know? Like, what exactly are these personal terms Osman's asking all these clubs for, bro? Like, I really would like to know what it is, because every single club, it was cannot agree on personal terms, cannot agree on like, what is this man's personal terms?
It's got to be some Diddy level shit, man. You know when Balotelli had bare hookers coming to his yard all the time.
I think he's just got shitty reference. I think that's all it is. He's got a shitty reference.
They say it's why his agent. I'm like, okay, you should be moved to club easier now. I'm like, bro, we're still having the same issue. There's got to be something else going on.
Yo, that man's
this brother prefers Turkey, but this man probably seeing bare guys getting BBLs on a daily basis. He's like, nah, I ain't leaving.
That man's personal terms is got to be crazy, bro. I would love to know what his personal terms are, bro.
There must be elaborate.
Elaborate, yeah, crazy, insane.
As I wanted to, one last topic to conclude the stream is something that was a pity Doctor is not here, because I know she'd be interested in this. There's something that's gone viral. Basically, this Albanian OnlyFans personality and Vinicius have been talking, and this fan, her name is Melissa, and this is how.
So you're saying Doc's interested in OnlyFans models? Is that what you're trying to say?
No. I'm not saying that by any means. I'm just saying, like, this is a story that's football adjacent. It's a football player.
Listen. This OnlyFans model ruined it for every other footballer. All they want to do is slide in your DM, and now you're yapping.
Yeah, she's been talking with Benzema, Rafael Leao, and now Vinicius, and now she even leaks the messages. There's like, I know you say stop scoring Riri, but
didn't they pay her NDA?
Look at this.
She's
And how old is she? Before I make a comment, how old is she?
I think she's old enough. She's what, 22?
What?
She's 22.
She has OnlyFans. She's over 18.
She's over
21, I believe.
This is a listen to young men. You see, bums will destroy your life.
You see, we're here to talk about football. Don't worry.
I'm just saying, aren't footballers allowed to slide into next girl's DMs?
I mean, I don't see any problems there. I mean,
with
because bots, you're about to do it on Friday. Bots, you're about to do it on Friday.
Yeah, pal, I'm getting practice. I need to get
Hold
practice.
on. I have a question. Bot, what is the name of your second channel?
Botswana Reacts. Yes.
You should name it. No, you should name it Botswana Football Adjacent, bro, because this, you need to take this to your second channel.
This is for the second
And
channel.
I'm dead.
Or you
No,
could
with
ju-
all seriousness, bro, it's content. Like you'll get people to follow the channel. Nobody wants to hear about baby oil anymore. I'm telling you that right now.
Boss, you
So
could
you
just call
need
it
to make
Bots
this thing a
OF
second
Drama
channel.
Alert or something, man. Just call it
Yeah,
Bots Drama
people
Alert.
come
Like,
there for this content, bro.
Only
man.
Pens reacts.
What's where is she from, bro?
She's from Albania. Can we just
Oh,
hear?
Vinny.
Can we hear Vinicius' Riz or not? Let's hear what she's saying. Let's hear what.
Bro, first of all, yeah, let me tell you something.
All right, all right.
Vinny needs to watch out, yeah.
Yeah.
His kidneys might end up in Italy, where she's Albanian, bro.
Peter is like, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Yo,
His kidneys might end up in fucking Spain.
Is this the same girl Tab's probably talking to?
I don't know. Let's
Yeah,
hear what
mate,
she
nah.
said. Let's hear what she's saying. Let's hear what she's saying. Really, it's 1 minute. Let's hear.
Vinny DM'd me. It was bad.
Vinny DM'd me. That's what she just said.
I can't blame him though.
Wait.
But Vinny always deletes the messages. Like now, it looks like I'm the one who texted me last, who texted him last. It's not true. And so the conversation, like, it was, what you doing today? I told him I just came back from the stadium. I'm going home now, and I don't know what I will do yet. And you, I said that, okay. He was like, play paddle now. Come to my house if you want. I was like, excuse me. I said, oh, thanks for the invitation, but I don't feel like it. Sorry, Vinny. I still hope that you're okay, and you were amazing at the last game. I'm sure you will get the golden ball. Have a nice day, with a smiley.
Bro.
I had the audacity to put like, like this. Smiley.
well, if he's not getting any action, then clearly, like, he's not gonna respond back. Like, he's moving on to the next one.
Listen. She's here for clout. She's useless.
Bro,
She's
that is
useless.
why I am saying, but
I can't even
You know what? No, I blame
have to
bots.
put this on your
Bots, I
next
blame you. I
channel,
blame
bro.
you for this. I'm not blaming her. I blame you for this.
Demonicness.
I blame you for this nonsense that you posted here.
Mama, but
Nothing. You
that's what I'm
posted
saying
zero.
here,
2
but
times 0. All you gave me
got
here
to
was 0.
take
2
this.
times 0 is 0.
Oh my god.
Hey,
You have
Bali
to
text
take this
thinking,
to your
yeah.
next
Bali text
channel.
thinking, well, if Vinny hasn't got a reply, he's still in a chance. He's about to slide into them DMs.
She's here for clout.
I
Vinny
wouldn't
better
be
not reply.
surprised.
You know what she did? She ruined it for every other footballer. No footballer could slide in DM now. Because now you've been posting left and right. Useless.
Well, I
Useless,
mean,
useless.
Benzema and Rafael Leao are still talking, so
The thing is, yeah,
Leao's beer friendly. Why do you think he smiles a lot?
he probably got curved. I don't think I would get curved, but that's another story.
She saw that new forehead, bro. She saw that new forehead.
Oh boy.
If I was a girl, yeah.
Yeah.
Looking like her.
Yeah.
Vinny, I'm going everywhere, bro. Vinny, Benzema, I'm going everywhere, bro.
as in what?
Bro, give me my money, bro. I don't care.
He said he wants to be for the streets.
Of course, bro.
Below.
Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Also subscribe
Proper
to
slag.
Reacts. We'll go into that.
Bots the slag. Bots the slag. Subscribe to Bots the slag. Subscribe.
I
Big up,
became
everybody.
a total flag.
And this is totally crap.
Listen.